While the two men talked, Mandy was busy making more wax crayon rubbings. After she finished one, she made the next, proceeding methodically around the crystal, careful not to miss any surface. She had covered about half the crystal when they all heard a sloshing from the drain. Charlie thrust his light in the direction of the hole. A figure protruded from the gap.
Butchie?
Sticking halfway through the hole in the wall, his bodyguard propped his upper body on his elbows. His hands were dripping wet and coated with oozy gray muck. His face betrayed no emotion, though his skin might have looked a shade or two paler than when the day began.
Found something.
Where were you?
Butch jerked his head to one side.
Back there, where the tunnel split. Thought I heard something bumping around. Might have been a rat. I didn't want to spook you. So I went for a look-see on my own. Lucky I did. You won't believe what I found.
Mandy set her rubbings inside her bag and picked up a cloth. Her fingers were dark at the tips, as if she'd dipped them in paint. Not the gray of the watery muck. No. Charlie knew what it was even before she did. Mandy's brow wrinkled as she wiped her fingers with the rag, bringing the stain over to her lamp for a closer inspection. The realization dawned on her slowly, terribly.
What?
That redness smeared on the formation. It wasn't all coming from inside the rock. Blood. Charlie didn't want to hear what his bodyguard had to say, because he knew. He wasn't sure exactly how he knew, but he did.
What is it? Another giant crystal?
As the geologist came around the crystal from the other side, he kicked something so that it floated up from its shallow grave. The face was ghastly, distended, peeling, bluish skin, eyes bugging, its swollen tongue protruded like a stopper. It might have been wearing a frog mask, only it wasn't. The throat was slashed on one side, but the wound seemed minor compared to the whole bobbing horror of it.
Oh my goodness, it's a body.
Butchie grinned. It was odd to see him smile. He couldn't see what they were seeing, not from where he was, poking out of the slabs.
Hey, how'd you know I was about to say I found a body?
Charlie didn't know which was worse, seeing a body float up or hearing about one and having your imagination run wild. Seeing one, he decided. His imagination just wasn't that rich.